Welcome, learners, to Mastering IELTS, your path to success, the ultimate video series designed to help you conquer the international English language testing system, aka IELTS. I'm your guide and instructor, Oliver, and today we are back on a journey that equips you with the skills and confidence to ace the IELTS exam. In this video, we'll delve deep into the intricate of the IELTS exam, demystify the challenging aspect, and provide you with a comprehensive understanding of the test structure, strategy, and essential vocabulary. First thing first, we'll begin by expanding your vocabulary. Embryo, an unborn or unhatched offspring in the process of development. In particular, a human offspring during a period from approximately the 2nd to the 8th week after fertilization, after which it is usually termed a fetus. For example, the law influences all of us virtually all the time. It governs almost all aspects of our behavior, and even what happens to us when we are no longer alive. It affects us from the embryo onward. Vindicate, clear someone of blame or suspicion. For example, in a system with so much law, lawyers do a great deal not just to vindicate the right of citizens and organizations, but also to help develop the law through legal arguments, some of which are adopted by judges to become laws. Statutory, required, permitted, or enacted by statute. Between 1997 and 2006, the legislature passed 365 acts of parliament and more than 32,000 legal binding statutory instruments. Remunerated, pay someone for service rendered or work done. Example, such work is not lavishly remunerated, and the quality of the service provided by these lawyers rely on considerable professional dedication. Moreover, much legal work has nothing to do with conflict or misfortune, but is primarily concerned with drafting documents. Telling, having a striking or revealing effect, significant. Example, a very telling development in recent history is the way in which the idea of law has permeated all parts of social life. Now we're actually reading. Pause the video to read the whole passage carefully, and after that you come back here and I'll show you how to deal with all these type of questions and step-by-step tutorial to help you get a better understanding. Guarantee you will improve after each video. I think you should spend 10 minutes on reading this passage, but don't worry if you need more time. It's okay. Eventually you will get better. The first type of question is the choose correct heading for each paragraph from the list of headings below. The best way to deal with this type of question is you read from top to bottom. You read each of the paragraph and then you will choose the heading instead of choose the heading for each paragraph. You understand what I mean? So let's get started. the law influences over virtually all the time. But reading this whole passage on this video will quite time consuming, so I will leave that to you, and I will point out what you need to read. So each time we examine a label on a product, engage in work as an employee or employer, travel on the roads, go to school to learn, to teach, blah 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 blah. We are in the world of law, so we are controlled by law. Pretty much every behavior, everything of our life is influenced by law. So the best heading for this paragraph is the law applies throughout our lives. 4. Next is paragraph B. This paragraph talk about that it talk about is so more widely recognized as a vast number of people can read, and it will become easier for people to take an interest in law, and for the general population to have actually shaped the law in many countries. Next, paragraph B. In this paragraph, it talks about that many people have taken an interest in law, and for that reason, general population can actually influence the law. So the best heading would be 7. Next is paragraph C. This paragraph talks about IT skill, how important IT skill in school, company, hospital, local, central government. So it talks about some other professional expertise. The best heading will be 1. Paragraph D is talk about the development of laws. As you can see, in the UK alone, about 35 new acts of Parliament are produced every year, thereby delivering thousands of new rules. Something that the law have doubled from 1,000 from 1,100 pages a year in early 1970s to over 2,500 pages a year today. It talks about that the law have been grow really fast, something like that. So the best heading will be 8 for paragraph D. Next paragraph, it talks about that people often hate lawyer, and there are many joke about lawyers in ancient Greeks. They are not universally admired. For example, the son of famous Hollywood actors was at his junior school what his father did for a living, and he replied, "My daddy is a movie actor, and sometimes he's play a good guy, and sometimes he plays the lawyer." what's the opposite of good guy? It's bad guy. And he says that he plays the lawyer, which means he implies that he implicates that lawyer is equal with bad guy. That's a good joke. So the best heading will be a negative regard for lawyers. What number is that? I don't know. 6. Okay, the last paragraph. Reading it carefully, pause the video, and as you can see, it talk about that many lawyers are involved in a public law work, such as that involving civil liberties, housing, and other issues, which means that not really all lawyers are bad. They are good lawyers. They do public work like civil liberties, housing, and other type of issues. So, which means it implies that you shouldn't have a negative opinion about them or hate them, something like that. So the best heading would be is, let me see, reason why it is unfair to criticize lawyers. I don't remember the number 2. Well done, you have done the first part. Next part is type of question that ask you to write the correct letter in the boxes from 7 to 8 on the answer sheet, which means that you will read all of these statements and find which statement is true. There should be a person with legal training in every hospital. Wrong. In the paragraph, you just said that. It says that. Let me see. Actually, it does not refer to hospital, legal training in hospital. So this is wrong. Lawyers with experience in commercial law are the most in demand. There's no such information about that statement. It's not even talk about that lawyers is in demand. So wrong. Knowledge of the law is as important as having computer skills. True, because in this paragraph it says that law in a very significant position, which means law is really important. It up really high in the hierarchy. Something. But and here it also says that legal understanding, which means knowledge about law, something like that. It's just as vital and universally needed, which means a lawyer is really important for in society. Right. Society could not function effectively without legal expert. Legal, which means something related to law and is allowed by law. Expert, legal expert is which pretty much mean lawyers. You know. So, because lawyer in the previous sentence it says a lawyer is important. So it will be definitely, surely that without lawyer the society could not function properly, or even could not even function. Next question. Fill in the gap. Remember, one word only, and it has to be from the passage, not from outside sources. So you have to find the word in the passage. Lawyers as professional, okay? People sometimes say that blah 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 is of little interest to lawyers. Let me paraphrase this question for you to easier to understand, which this sentence says that lawyers have little interest in what? In the truth, because as you can see in paragraph F, I think, here, is that right? People sometimes make comments that characterize lawyers as professionals whose concern put personal reward above truth, which means that they put their personal interest above truth, that they don't care about who wrong or right, they don't care about is it fair or not, they pretty much give a fuck. They only care about that their interest, their what they got out of it, which mean money or something like that. So the word to fill in here is the truth. Let's read that sentence again. People sometimes say that the truth is of little interest to lawyers. Of little interest to lawyer. Remember that. Who are more concerned with making money. This may be the case with some individuals in the same way that some blank are scientific expert. Which mean in this blank, in this gap, we have to find a person, because after that it says a scientific expert. The keyword here is scientific expert. So you will find the word in the paragraph, in the passage, that have similar meaning or even that word. Here, scientist. So the missing word is right negative. Journalist. This whole sentence means that journalist and scientific maybe also be driven or like they act this driven is mean that they only care about money, financially greed. They act upon which way they got more money, similar like that. However, criticizing lawyers because their work is concerned with people problem would be similar to attacking IT staff, or the keyword is IT staff. Here, IT consultants, and then missing word in nurses next to it. Pretty much all you have to do is find the keyword and find the word has similar meaning in the passage, and the missing word is just around really near to that keyword, so it would be much easier for you to find. Really useful tip. Remember that. You will thank me later. For the same reason. In fact, many lawyers focus on questions relating, for example, to housing or civil liberties, which requires them to have blah 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 to their work, so they have something to their work. Read the full sentence that it says that many lawyers focus on question relating. Okay, they focus on something relating to question. Housing, okay. Civil liberty, which mean pro bono. The keyword is housing or civil liberties. Right here involves civil liberty, housing, and other issue. This type of work is public work, which means you do it for free, for the good of the public, and it's not lavishly remunerated, which means that they are not really paid in not are being paid so much money. They are not, which means that they're not getting pretty much they are not being paid much money, and the quality of the service provided by the lawyer relies on considerable professional dedication. It means that the quality of the service entirely depends on, or mostly depends on their dedication, their ethic work. It does not depend on money. They do not put their interest above the truth. So the missing word here is there. dedication. What more, a lawyer's time is spent writing something rather than dealing with people misfortune. The keyword here is writing. Here, drafting documents. Writing, drafting document. That's it. You done? 14 or 13 questions. Pretty much easy, isn't it? This is passage 3, the hardest part of the test. If you done it 13 or 14 out of 14, you are awesome. See you next video.